physically, but that don't mean you're gonna be free ruachally. You'll still, just like they say, you go down a dry devil and come up a wet devil when you baptize. Same thing. But then Isaiah breaks it down even more. And listen where it picks up where he stopped off. And the day of vengeance of our Elohim, to comfort all who mourn, to console those who mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the ruach of heaviness, that they may be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Most High, that he may be glorified. Planting where, family? Where did he plant us? In those nations. And we'll see that in a minute. And they shall rebuild the old ruins. They shall raise up the former desolations in their own home, in their own land. And they shall repair the ruined cities, the desolations of many generations. Strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the foreigner shall be your plowmen and vine dressers. Don't these sound like our servants and slaves? I like to look at it as servants. But you shall be named the priest of the Most High. They shall call you the servants of our Elohim. You shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory you shall boast. Don't that sound like reparations, payback? Yeah. Instead of your shame, you shall have double honor. And instead of confusion, they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land, they shall possess double. Everlasting joy shall be theirs. For I, the Most High, love justice. I hate robbery for burnt offerings. I will direct their work in truth, and will make with them an everlasting covenant. Their descendants shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offsprings among the people. All who see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the posterity whom the Most High is blessed. I will greatly rejoice in the Most High. My soul shall be joyful in my Elohim, for he has clothed me with the garments of salvation. He has covered me with the robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom decks himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorns herself with jewels. For as the earth brings forth its bud, listen closely, as the garden causes the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so the Most High will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations. So how is he causing praise? Let me put my eye back on it. Cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations. Because it's just as we read, he planted us. See, all this was intentional, family. He planted us in each nation he wanted us to be in, so he can get the glory, so he can get the praise. And he said, so the Most High will cause righteousness. And that's the way he does things, his righteousness, the right way. And praise to spring forth before the nations. So that's justice in my eyes. It says he hates injustice. For I, the Most High, love justice. I hate robbery for burnt offerings. He likes the scales balanced, family. And that's what he's going to get. But we hadn't gotten to the way yet, the only way. And we see there in Ezekiel who he's been speaking of. The hand of the Most High came upon me and brought me out in the ruach of the Most High and set me down in the midst of the valley. And it was full of bones. And we know this story, most of us, how he says prophesy over the dry bones. And you can find this in Ezekiel 37, 1 through 14. But we're not going to read it all. I just want to read one good point. So the Most High told him to prophesy over the bones, and he prophesied, and they started coming together. And we'll jump down to, I think this is like 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceedingly great army. Hallelujah. Then he said to me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Yasharal. They indeed say, our bones are dry, our hope is lost, and we ourselves are cut off. Why are they cut off, family? Are they being cast out of their land? Therefore prophesy and say to them, Thus says the Most High, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up from your graves and bring you into the land of Yasharal. Oh, he gonna bring us to our land. Then you shall know that I am the Most High, when I have opened your graves, O my people, brought you up from your graves. I will put my Ruach in you, and you shall live, and I will place you in your own land, and you shall know that I, the Most High, have spoken it and performed it, says the Most High. So this is what's going on now, the awakening of the dry bones. It wasn't just a fancy sermon that preachers were to preach when they want to draw a crowd and be in competition with the preacher across town. Who can preach the best dry bones message? That's what it was. A hot mess. I remember that when I was younger. That's what they would do. Who could preach the best dry bone message? But we'll continue. And we see there in Numbers 24:9, the nation is a mighty lion. When it is sleeping, no one dares wake it. Them dry bones. Whoever blesses Yasharal will be blessed, and whoever curses Yasharal will be cursed. So the lion has been awakened. It's no more secret as to who the Most High's chosen people are. Not at all. They see that Revelations 2:9 and Revelations 3:9 has been another prophecy that has come true, where people see that those people that say they are, they're not. And they're seeing their true colors. They're not the people of the book that's gonna bring people together. No, they separate people. And we also see in Genesis 12:3, I will bless those who bless you, but I will curse those who curse you. And through you, I will bless all the nations, just like we were saying. And or all the nations will ask me to bless them as I have blessed you. And see, that's who we are. We're an example of what to do and what not to do. Then we see there in Proverbs 14:12, there is a way which seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And we see that Yahusha comes on the scene again in John 14:6, and he says, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So yes, Yahusha is the way, family. He is the way to salvation of your souls. However, there comes a time where, which is now, that there is going to be a need for salvation of your physical body. And we see this answer here in Zechariah 8:23. Thus says the Elohim of hosts, or thus says Yahuwah Sabaoth, in those days 10 men from every language of the nations shall grasp the sleeve or wing corner of a garment of a Yehuda, saying, let us go with you, for we have heard that the Most High is with you. And this is the physical salvation, where folks want to attach themselves to it because of the coming judgment. It's only going to get worse, as one fellow commented back to the young lady on that recording. It's only going to get worse, and there ain't nothing nobody can do about it, because it's judgment. See, the whole point is, family, the Most High is causing judgment all over this country, all over this world, really, pardon me. All the nations that have enslaved our people, he's bringing the judgment down and hard. And it's only going to get worse. However, the only way out is blessing the Most High's people. Just as you were blessing them when you were sending money over there to the people that say they are, but they're not. It had better come a time where you rethink your given measures.